People, let me tell you about my best friend.
When I grow up, I want to be short.
Why do you want to be short?
'Cause I like the way I am.
Oh.
Why do grown-ups sometimes talk about the birds and the bees?
Well, because they're nature lovers, Eddie.
When I grow up, I'm going to be a nature lover.
I know.
People, let me tell you about my best friend. He's a warm-hearted person who loved me till the end. People, let me tell you about my best friend. He's a one-boy, cuddly toy, my up, my down, my pride and joy. People, let me tell you about him. He's so much fun. Whether we're talking man to man or whether we're talking sun to sun, 'cause he's my best friend. Yeah, he's my best friend. La la, ba da 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 ya, ba da 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 ba, ba da 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 ya, ba da da beep beep, bo bo bye, rubba da ba beep, bo bye, rubba da ba beep, bo bo. Oops.
Can I have a horse?
No, Eddie.
Can I have a car?
Mm-mm.
Why not?
Well, because to drive a car, you have to be old enough to have a license.
Okay, Dad. You just talked me into a horse.
I did.
Yeah, you don't need a license to drive a horse.
People, let me tell you about my best friend.
Why do kids run away?
Well, I don't know, Eddie. You tell me.
I thought you knew everything.
Well, Eddie, I'm grown up, and after a while you forget. I'm not a kid anymore.
But you were once, weren't you?
Yes, I was, but that was a long time ago.
Oh, gee. If I ever run away from home, I'm going to miss Uncle Norman and Billy Gerber and Emily Ruth Gustafson and Mrs. Livingston, but not arithmetic.
Mm-hmm. You think you'll be running away from home soon?
No.
Well, how come?
Arithmetic won't last forever.
Ah, but after arithmetic comes algebra.
Algebra?
Huh?
Gee, Dad, if I run away from home, will you run away with me?
People, let me tell you about my best friend. He's a warm-hearted person who loved me till the end. People, let me tell you about my best friend. He's a one-boy, cuddly toy, my up, my down, my pride and joy. People, let me tell you about him. He's so much fun. Whether we're talking man to man or whether we're talking sun to sun, 'cause he's my best friend. Yeah, he's my best friend. La la, ba da 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 ya, ba da 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 ba, ba da 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 ya, ba da beep beep, bo bo bye, rubba da ba beep, bo bye, rubba da ba beep, bo bo. Oops.
Where do you think we ought to run away to? How about Mexico? Why Mexico?
My Uncle Norman goes there a lot, and he says it's groovy.
Mexico's okay with me.
Is it? Dad, I know the alphabet,
Well, I know you do, Eddie.
but I also know it backwards.
You do?
Yeah, Z, Y, X, W, V, U, T, S, R, Q, P, O, N, M, L, K, J, I, H, G, F, E, D, C, B, A.
Well, that's terrific, Eddie. But why'd you learn it that way?
In case I want to be an usher in the theater.
Get out.
Why is a man president?
Well, because people vote for him.
Why do they vote for him?
Because they think he's the best man to run the country.
They made a mistake.
What do you mean?
You're not the president.
People, let let me tell you about my best friend.
Dad, I learned a new prayer.
Oh, you did? Would you like to tell it to me?
Okay. Rub-a-dub-dub. Thanks for the grub. Yay, God.
Hey, that's groovy.
People like to get along with people.
How do you know?
That's why they all set their clocks at the same time. Dad, do you believe in wishing wells?
Well, not really, Eddie. Do you?
Only when I'm wishing for something important. I need all the help I can get.
People, let me tell you about my best friend. He's a warm-hearted person who loved me till the end. People, let me tell you about my best friend. He's a one-boy, cuddly toy, my up, my down, my pride and joy. People, let me tell you about him. He's so much fun. Whether we're talking man to man or whether we're talking son to son, 'cause he's my best friend. Yeah, he's my best friend. La la, ba da 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 ya, ba da 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 ba, ba da 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 ya, ba da da beep beep, bo bo ba, rubba da ba beep, bo ba, rubba da ba beep, bo ba, whoops.
Dad, what does it mean?
What does what mean?
You can't see the forest for trees.
Oh. Well, that means when you get too close to something, you can't see it.
That's not true, Dad. I can see you and you can see me.
Yes, but I'm not a forest, and you're not a tree.
Dad, what does it mean?
What does what mean?
You can't see the forest for the trees. You know how I'll know when I'm all grown up?
How?
I'll have a little boy who'll keep asking me questions.
People, let me tell you about my best friend.
What makes a cave?
Oh, water rushing against a rock?
I'd better stop taking so many baths.
Well, that's not quite the way it works, Eddie.
Well, I don't want to get a hole in me. Why are rocks gray and bumpy?
Age.
When you get old, are you going to be gray and bumpy?
Maybe.
I'd love you just the same.
Oh, I know you would, Eddie.
Look, Dad, a bridge.
Where?
Right there.
Ah,
I know what I'm going to be when I grow up.
a bridge builder?
No, a monkey.
People, let me tell you about my best friend. He's a warm-hearted person who loved me till the end. People, let me tell you about my best friend. He's a one-boy, cuddly toy, my up, my down, my pride and joy. People, let me tell you about him. He's so much fun. Whether we're talking man to man or whether we're talking son to son, 'cause he's my best friend. Yeah, he's my best friend. La la, ba da 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 ya, ba da 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 ba, ba da 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 ya, ba da beep beep, bo bo ba, rubba da ba beep, bo ba, rubba da ba beep, bo ba, whoops.
Dad, I got a new game.
You did, huh? What is it?
It's called I Guess.
Oh, really? How do you play it?
Well, I think of something, and you try and guess what I'm thinking.
Oh.
It's not really a very hard game, Dad. Try it.
All right, let's see. I think you're thinking about love.
Right, how'd you know?
Well, because I love you and you love me.
You played it before.
People, let me tell you about my best friend.
I'm writing a book.
Oh, writing, huh? What's it about?
I don't know yet.
Well, how far have you gotten?
Just the first page.
I see. What does it say?
Dedicated to Thomas Bailey Corbett, without whose help and encouragement I never could have written this book.
I see.
You know, Dad, there are some things you just can't win.
Oh, yeah? Like what?
Well, like getting me to keep my fingernails clean.
For your information, I haven't quit yet.
You know, there are different ways of looking at things.
You mean different points of view?
No, I mean like you look at a thunderstorm with your ears.
People, let me tell you about my best friend. He's a warm-hearted person who loved me till the end. People, let me tell you about my best friend. He's a one-boy, cuddly toy, my up, my down, my pride and joy. People, let me tell you about him. He's so much fun. Whether we're talking man to man or whether we're talking son to son, 'cause he's my best friend. Yeah, he's my best friend. La la, ba da 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 ya, ba da 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 ba, ba da 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 ya, ba da da beep beep, oh oh bye, rubba da ba beep, oh bye, rubba da ba beep, oh bye, bye, whoops.
Dad, the world's getting smaller, isn't it?
Yes, it is, Eddie.
That's what my teacher said.
Well, she's right.
Can we feel it shrink?
No.
Then let's get in an airplane and go way up high, and then we can watch it shrink.
Okay.
Dad, why do people travel so much?
Well, they go on business and they go to see their relatives. Most of the time, they just go to see what other people are like.
Why doesn't somebody come and see what we're like?
People, let me tell you about my best friend.
God made all this in 7 days?
No, Eddie, no. He made it in 6 days. On the 7th day, he rested.
He deserved it. He did a terrific job.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he did, Eddie.
God must be neato.
Oh, you can say that, Eddie.
Super neato.
You can say that, too.
Why do people go to different churches?
Well, because they believe in different ways, Eddie.
But we're all the same, aren't we?
Well, yes, we all believe in the same things, but in different ways.
Yeah, he's super neato, all right.
Well, how do you figure that's part?
Well, I mean to take care of all us different people with all of our different ways.
Well, you're getting very thoughtful for an 8-year-old boy, Eddie.
Well, that's because I'm trying to commune with nature.
Oh, I see. Well, you're a good soul, Eddie.
You're pretty neato yourself, Dad.
Well, thank you.
Anytime, champ.
I love you, Eddie.
I know. That's God. I'd rather be a lawyer than a judge.
Why?
Because a judge has to wear a dress.
No, Eddie, that's not a dress. That's a robe, you see, and it's a sign of dignity. And now that I stop to think about it, that's probably why judges never get invited.
Invited to what?
Well, all those parties that those lawyers give.
What parties?
Well, you know. The party of the first part, the party of the second part, the party of the third part, the party of the fourth part.
People, let me tell you about my best friend.
Dad, why do we have rules?
Well, so people can live together in peace and harmony.
I don't know if we have too many rules or not enough.
Maybe we have too many people.
Then we need more rules.
Then we have less freedom.
What do we do about that?
Eddie, you've just put your small thumb on a big question.
Did you ever try to think of just nothing?
Yeah, pretty hard, isn't it?
Yeah, Something always keeps sneaking in there.
People, let me tell you about my best friend. He's a warm-hearted person who loved me till the end. People, let me tell you about my best friend. He's a one-boy, cuddly toy, my up, my down, my pride and joy. People, let me tell you about him. He's so much fun. Whether we're talking man to man or whether we're talking son to son, 'cause he's my best friend. Yeah, he's my best friend. La la, ba da 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 ya, ba da 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 ba, ba da 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 ya, ba da da beep beep, bo bo ba, rubba da ba beep, bo ba, rubba da ba beep, bo ba, whoops.
Why do nuts have shells?
To protect them.
How come people don't have shells to protect them?
Well, lots of them do.
They do. Then how do you crack them?
You talk 'em open.
Dad, do I need glasses?
What gave you that idea?
I'm your son and you wear glasses.
I do a lot of things that you don't.
Like what?
Shaving.
If I shave, will you get me some glasses? Do you know what eyelids are?
What?
Curtains for the windows of your eyes. Dad, I know what poetry is.
What's poetry?
It's when the words match.
Very good. Do you know what prose is?
Sure, the Rams, the Green Bay Packers, the Cleveland Browns.
People, let me tell you about my best friend. Ba-ya, ba-da-da-da-ba.
Did Indians walk across our country?
Yes, they did, Eddie.
It must have been fun to be an Indian.
Mm-hmm. But very hard on the feet.
Ugh,
Oh. How's your pack sport? Getting heavy?
nope. I'm small, but I'm in terrific shape.
Hey, what you got, Eddie?
An acorn.
Oh, it's a pretty one, too.
Is it going to grow into a big tree?
Mm-hmm. It will if you plant it.
You mean that I'm holding a big oak tree right here in my hand?
You got it, sport.
Mother Nature is terrific, isn't she?
She sure is.
Dad, if you had a nickel and you let me have it, would that be sharing?
No, Eddie, that'd be giving.
Then what's sharing?
If I had a nickel, see, and I gave you 2.5 cents, that would be sharing.
I understand, Dad. Sharing's only worth 2.5 cents. You can have anything I've got, Dad. Did you know that?
Thank you, Eddie, and you can have anything that I have. Did you know that?
Is that because we love each other?
Right.
It's also because if I made a mistake, you'd give it back, right?
Okay, sport.
People, let me tell you about my best friend. Ba-ya, ba-da-da-da-ba.